What the hell was that, and why has that never been in any of the movies previously? That didn't even sound like his trademark thing.
No, it didn't. I'm not complaining, though. Great way of opening up a movie for people who didn't see the title.
Who didn't know this was a Paramount production, which...
That too.
At this point, how could you not know? Oh, look, it's the beautiful lights of Vancouver, Canada?
Yeah?
Well, that's where most of this movie was shot.
Yeah? Horror Inc.
Wait, part 3 was a Terror Inc. production. Now it's a Horror Inc. production. What is going on here?
We've been 5 movies in.
Yeah, so they switched their name from Terror Inc. to Horror Inc.
Because horror spreads through terror.
Yes, folks, Jason Takes Manhatten.
Or as...
False advertising alert.
Or as everyone else likes to call it, Jason goes on a cruise.
I like Jason Takes a Boat. Well, that works too.
Jason on a boat. Jason the new iced tea.
There you go.
Or the old iced tea.
No, actually, so I have to admit, the I guess the DP said that these opening shots are actually New York. So he went out on his own with a handheld camera, basically, and took these shots.
Is that the manhole from Chud?
Probably.
Yeah, this guy about to get jumped.
Well, yeah, they're trying to show you a taste of New York, like this is what New York is like. So, Kane Hodder is back as Jason, also.
I hope so.
He did a good job.
Still the best Jason. Oh, that's just disgusting. And poor rat. That's one poor rat.
Poor rat.
Yeah, poor
I
rat.
have no sympathy for rats, all right?
I will have a sympathy. That rat's probably going to turn into those evil zombie rats from Mulberry Street.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Watch the movie. You'll see it.
I like this opening theme song. This is the best opening theme song of all horror movies ever. It's called The Darkest Side of the Night. Look it up on YouTube.
Your favorite theme song in all of horror movies?
Well, it's not really a theme song, but it's like
You need to watch D. Snyder's Strangeland.
It's not going to top this one.
Yes, it will.
No way.
Yes, it will.
No, this is amazing. This feels like 80s cheese personified.
Well, granted, Strangeland isn't supposed to be cheese. It's supposed to be scary.
That's more of like a serious horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
With D. Snyder as the main villain.
You know, these New York hoodlums are getting a lot of screen time.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder if they'll show up later in the movie.
Is that supposed to be foreshadowing? I mean, I see shadows on the floor.
Hey, look, Brian England. That must be Robert England's little brother.
No, because he has an A in his name. Robert Englund has a U.
That's a good catch. You're right. See, this is how we know it's New York, the Statue of Liberty.
Gee, and I wonder if you could easily build a statue. It's not like Las Vegas done it.
The camera was actually in the water. You could see it bubbling in the water.
Yeah, but it's not like Las Vegas made a Statue of Liberty. Wait.
Huh? So, as we remember part 7, at the end, Jason was drugged back in the water by Tina's father.
Who did not decompose in like 10 plus years.
You know, I have low expectations. I want this movie to answer just a few questions. First of all, what the hell happened to Paul? What happened to Muffins the dog? What happened to Tommy Jarvis's sister? What the hell happened to Tina's father? Why did he come up from the bottom of the lake still in his human form and then go back in? Why was his body never found? Did you have anything to add there? That's what I have so far.
As for Jarvis, as for the Lady Jarvis from the fourth movie,
we assume his mom is dead because
the mom is dead.
But what happened to the sister?
But found out apparently, this has been apparently confirmed. But in the video game that recently came out, there is actually noted that Tommy Jarvis's sister is still alive, and they were actually estranged from each other because Tommy Jarvis could not let go of Jason still being alive.
So she basically washed her hands with him.
Yep.
Said, you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to end up becoming Jason.
Mm-hmm.
All the movies are teasing you becoming Jason.
Pretty much.
And I'm not putting my life at risk.
Exactly.
Smart woman.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take that as canon. I did like the video game. I played the computer version randomly, but I liked it.
Well, the game I'm talking about is the newest one that actually came out. The one where you can play as Jason if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out.
The
on
PS4 like online game.
Yeah, I played the computer version of that.
Yeah, because apparently if you actually look around, you'll find documents that states where she was.
Ah, okay. Well, the problem is they never bring her up in the movies again.
Yeah, well, I think that was mainly because they probably wanted a reason to try and bring her back.
Yes. So look,
they just wanted her to be in any kind of mental state that they deemed fit for that particular movie.
Right. So I feel like the questions I want to answer, I'm not asking too much. Just give me some logic to the series where I can put everything together into one cohesive story.
And as for Muffins, he was seen alive before Jason attacked Jenny in the second movie.
I don't know. I think it was ambiguous, personally. Maybe Muffin's dog is out there somewhere, but who's feeding him? Where's
Jason.
he at? He's died from starvation by now.
Probably not. Muffins is a dog. He can hunt.
Look, I've seen Jason's shack.
I don't care if it's a little
I've seen
Shih Tzu.
Jason's shack. He has no pets there, no animals. He took his pets, all right?
Even if he's a Shih Tzu, the dog is still alive.
Okay, and what about the damn bunny in part 2?
Oh, yeah, he dead.
No, wait, part 3.
He's still
The
dead.
bunny. You think so?
Well, actually,
Did
by
Jason
now,
kill him, or did the killer from the Midnight
well,
Man
by
kill him?
now, since we have established that this movie, actually, we don't know how long ago this takes place after 7.
Oh my
but
God!
Since we
The timeline. Okay, so wait. No, we can do this.
So Muffins is dead by now.
Okay,
He would have died of old age.
We know that part 7 we said was like 2002 or 2003 or something.
About that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea because this movie says nothing other than Jason's still at the bottom of the water. So,
Which also kind of makes no sense considering the fact well, I guess there's Jason there. Never mind. But how did he get like that?
and why he should be in the exact same location underwater as he was at the end of part 7?
Notice how that is the deck under him.
So, does Crystal Lake just change its whole damn setting every year? Like,
Apparently, I guess.
who are these people? It went from a house to a summer camp home area to a whatever this is.
I'm pretty sure Jason should be convulsing.
You know, electricity really seems to be the key to his survival.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit keeps bringing back life.
There is no way that would be causing any kind of spark show like that.
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, look, we're back to Crystal Lake.
Oh,
At the Camp Crystal Lake.
I don't understand. Who would still go to this lake with all the murders that have taken place? Who would go to Crystal Lake and not at least be a little bit worried? I would at least have a gun with me. Wouldn't you have I would have an assault rifle with me on this boat.
Well, he does have a type of gun on this boat. That makes sense. Okay,
Well,
why is his hand's not a skeletal figure anymore?
I think that's just the body of Crazy Ralph. I think he's just.
You think that's
underwater.
Crazy Ralph instead?
He's coming to warn them.
Shit.
I told you 20 years ago. It's a death curse.
So does that mean Crazy Ralph is actually Jason now?
I think that would be a good twist. That would turn everything
And that would
around this
also
series.
explain why his hands go from skeletal to human.
There you go.
Hell, his hands aren't even pruned.
Yeah, true.
And actually, I found out, apparently, if the way this would have happened, since he stayed under the water for at the very least, a few weeks, because again, we don't know how long ago from 7 to 8 this is, all of his skin should be falling off of his bones by now.
So,
Hey, look, Jason.
Kane Hodder actually said, he made a point to say that during the making part 8, he brought up the idea of like, hey, shouldn't we make us Jason look like the same way he looked in part 7? And they just told him, nah, don't worry about it. It shows how much the director of this one cared about the continuity of the series.
No, director didn't care at all. Kane Hodder cared more.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, quick question. Oh, so, okay, at the end of part 7, Tina's rescued and taken away, right? Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of dead bodies at Crystal Lake. So what was her explanation of who killed her friends? And this is why this makes no sense to me.
I'm guessing her boyfriend was probably arrested when she was taken to a psych evaluation, because there's no way she could have been able to cure his name without telling him, hey, I'm a psychic.
Well, let's assume that she told them, though, the authorities, that Jason killed all her friends. Why is this still an acceptable place for people to come hang out? How many years later is this that people are still coming to Crystal Lake to hang out?
See, there you go. There's a gun.
Well, that probably is
Jason has a gun. He has a harpoon gun.
You know, I got a feeling this is not a copycat killer like part 5.
Probably
That
not.
looks like the real Jason.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be a copycat, because look how fresh his finger looks.
This was a really convenient way for him to get a mask.
Right. And why is it the same mask? Like, did they start making copy masks of what Jason wore?
But again, that's the thing. He brought the mask because they're aware of Jason, right?
Right.
But they never found a body, so if they never found a body, shouldn't they be suspicious that Jason's still out there?
Why did Jason miss? Why is that kid just sitting there?
This is not the Jason I know. The Jason I know has Jason Bourne-like aim.
And impeccable aim.
Harpoon guns, all the machinery he had in part 7, all those weapons. He's a damn ninja with all that. Well,
So-
she wasn't too low. She just kept running.
Oh yeah, she's just like, fuck this shit. If you don't run, you dead.
She said, I'm pretty sure that's the real Jason.
I won't lie. I honestly thought that was the guy's guts at first.
I did too.
When I very first watched this movie,
What did you think that was? Me too. I still I think only like last year did I read or something where it was like it's not his guts, but
it was part of the harpoon gun.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. I would have jumped off the boat. I wouldn't have hit on the boat.
Well, Jason can run underwater.
No, but hiding in the boat, you're really limiting your options if you are discovered.
Yeah, well,
at least in the water, you have somewhere to go.
Well, you should know by now. The very first victims never are this smart.
By the way, if you're hiding in the boat, it better be like some top secret, super hidden door. It better not be Jason looks right down and sees it like he just did.
Damn. Jason's eyes shouldn't be even in his head
Jason's
anymore.
Supposed to be an idiot, but if he's smarter than that, come on.
Okay, I will say this. Jason,
this is such a torturous death because, if I remember correctly, he takes 500 minutes to put it down as slow as possible and just torture mentally.
Well, yeah. I mean, and this one makes more sense than the...
like, he really enjoyed that one.
This also makes more sense why that he went slow and she didn't escape, unlike the third movie.
Yes.
Because she literally trapped herself. At least in the third movie, Jason was far enough away she could have ran out the damn door.
She's on my list of one of the most dumbest victims only because she put herself in the most obvious trap door possible.
I did not notice the boat's name was Lazarus.
Lazarus?
Lazarus.
I
Ever heard of the Lazarus effect?
I forgot what Lazarus means, but there's some deep meaning to that, I think.
I think, if I remember correctly, it has something to do with resurrection.
Ah. Well, very subtle hint, guys. Good job. Because Jason was resurrected.
Exactly.
Ignore my terrible drum roll.
How dare you?
No, that's not it.
Hey, look, a pen. I wonder if that's going to come into play.
Wow, when I graduated high school, what I want is a pen.
Hey, that's a sharp pen.
She's probably thinking, like, you can maybe give me this car. I mean...
Right. I mean, what do you expect me to do with this pen?
Oh, it's a Sharpie!
Oh, excuse me.
She probably doesn't know how to do her signature anyways.
Probably not. No one these days knows how to do cursive.
I think they stopped teaching that, right?
Yeah, they did.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah, because I remember learning it in second grade.
You know who almost got this role as the main character here? Jessie from Saved by the Bell. It was up to her and this girl, and they picked this girl. But it was almost Jessie Spano from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, gosh.
Funny enough. Oh, also, I believe they said that actually...
Oh, look, there's the boat that, those two died on.
I think they said Pamela Anderson actually went for the role, too.
Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, early Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, I bet they regret not putting her in it.
I bet they regret not putting Jessie Spano. Oh, this is our...
This is our obligatory bad guy that's not Jason.
Yep. And he does a good job, though. By the way, missed it, but did you see the Crazy Ralph-like deckhand?
Yeah, I saw that.
Who's probably Crazy Ralph's nephew, at least.
Probably. Why is he not at Doom Donuts?
Right. True.
There you go. There's your Doom Donuts reference.
I think as history goes by in this series and time goes by, I'm starting to think that the dream of Doom Donuts was not fulfilled.
I guess not.
They let him down. The one thing Crazy Ralph had going for him, they let him down.
I mean, with Crazy Ralph's death, it's not
okay, look. You see that sign in the back that says congratulations?
Yeah.
So me and Nick were having this talk about basically who's on this boat. Is it the entire senior class or is it a select few? I'm pretty sure it's the entire senior class for two reasons. One, why would the boat be that big if it was a small group of people? Second, it actually says congratulations. It probably says congratulations, graduating seniors of 2015. That's right.
I still think it's a select few. The select few paid for it.
If they could just pan over right to where we could see it, we could actually see it. We missed the dialogue, but I think they said it was a senior class. But I don't know. Now here we have the...
This would probably be a good idea to probably have subtitles on.
This is the captain from Titanic, so...
Oh, it is?
Yeah, he survived Titanic and now he's there.
Holy shit.
And we thought he died with the ship, but he didn't.
That asshole.
So, the male hero here, right? He was recast after they shot like 3 scenes with another actor who actually happened to be gay, and there was no chemistry between him and the female lead. So they saw them the dailies and they recast him. So this guy came in like a week after the shoot had already started.
Well, at least they got him early.
Yeah. So it wasn't like the part 6 where the other actor was too fat and had to be replaced like Jason. It wasn't that. So the guy was gay and had no chemistry with the female lead. So
why do the lead characters have to get together?
I think it's a obligatory horror movie cliche stereotype that's what the audience wants, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think.
Not only that, I don't.
Story to be like really good friends, or they just don't want to even see each other ever again.
Which would be more true to life, but I think that also one stereotype I don't like, one cliche is like the idea that it has to be like the girl has to be like the last person standing. I think it'd be cool to have
and
like
if a guy's last person standing with the girl, then they're all of a sudden a couple. Is like, why?
One of the cool things about Part 6, one of the reasons people like about Tommy Jarvis is that he's not your typical female Huron. He's a male dude, which is back in, especially in 80s horror movies, that was a very rare thing. What? What interest does Jason have in getting on? He wouldn't know what the hell this boat is. And by the way,
it's in his turf.
Why is Crystal Lake a docking place for a damn boat to leave to New York? How does that make any sense? How big is Crystal Lake?
I mean, we know it's in Indiana. We just don't know where. It could be against one of the Great Lakes for all we know.
This is the most amazing lake ever. The amount of people that live here, the renovations it gets every few years, and you can dock a big-ass boat.
There's a decent amount of people on that boat.
They should be having to go to Miami and be leaving from Miami, all right? That's how the Carnival cruises go.
No, like I said, that looked like a pretty decent-sized amount of people on that boat. I didn't count them, but we're not doing a kill count for this.
This is the senior class.
So I should probably mention, everyone, anyone who gets whiplash easy, Jason will cause y'all to have whiplash.
Okay, again, more evidence. You had all these people on the top of the deck, right? Mm-hmm. You also have all these people on the dance floor down here.
Yep.
This is a full boat.
Oh, yeah.
So, as far as the kill count, we're counting all these mofos.
Well, I mean, we didn't even start counting, so...
Oh, that's true. Well, who died so far? 2 people. 2 people when Jason was resurrected, though, so we take one from the 2 because one person was resurrected. So.
Yeah, but we also didn't count everybody on the ship.
Well, it'd be impossible.
I doubt we'll get an accurate kill. Oh, doggo!
It's going to be in the hundreds. I know that.
Look at the doggo.
Every one of these movies has a dog because I hear you say doggo in every single damn podcast.
Hey, for one, dogs are awesome. Maybe except for muffins.
Well, that's because we're talking about dogs that are alive. So.
Yeah. Well, also muffins ran away when his owner got attacked.
Yeah, I thought the point of the dog was to protect the owner.
Also, that's one question I wonder. What the hell happened to Biscuits?
Oh, a better question. Remember the dog in Part 4 that jumped out the damn window?
That dog said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Was he ever shown again?
No.
Now that's amazing.
Most likely, I hope they went back for him. But that one, he was big enough to be able to survive on his own.
So this movie has done a decent job. I've been ignoring it, but it's taken some time to try to introduce the characters, establish a romantic relationship as we know. But now let's get to the kills.
Well, the funny thing about this movie is it's a longer movie, but the thing, if I remember correctly, this also had the smallest budget compared to the other 7. Each movie had a smaller budget compared to the last.
So the director claims that the original idea was actually to do the entire movie in Manhattan. But the director says that they had to cut a bunch of stuff out of the script to make it more budget-friendly, meaning he said originally it was like 50% in Manhattan, 50% the boat. He said as they filmed, it went the other direction. 60% boat, 40% Manhattan, 70-30. Now, to counteract that though, Kane Hodder says that the original script he read was 80% boat, 20% Manhattan. So I feel like the director might just be covering his ass.
Most likely.
But they never had the budget to do a whole movie in Manhattan. So why call it that?
So here's the real question. I can't ask this question until we get to the end. Never mind.
Okay.
But at least we get a rocker chick on her.
Well, this was the 80s, so. Now, these two being friends.
She's so metal.
The movie still is in the Friday the 13th thing of having stereotypes, basically. This is our film camera, AV room geek. This is our 80s rock metal.
That the geek wants to get with. I mean, I can't blame him.
No. He likes the other girl.
Oh, he does. Oh, that's right. He likes the.
He likes the other girl, and
he likes the perky blonde.
And she's telling him to not do that because she's going to use you.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really like you. And actually, she's probably going to be accurate because what chance does this dude have with the blonde girl? So.
I mean, to be honest with you.
And what is that hairstyle? Anyways, never mind.
That's the hairstyle of.
Chia Pet.
She wants to be petted.
Chia. Remember that?
That too. Chia.
Only 11 installments of $19.99.
She just wants to be petted. That's what she wants. She wants pets.
I think Jason heard her music, and literally, like, that's why he's decided to target her as the first victim.
No. Don't be the first victim. Wait, she's not the main character? Oh, that's right. We gotta go with the class rep.
No, and she's here to play bad music and get killed by her guitar.
Her music wasn't that bad. I've heard worse.
It was bad.
I've heard worse.
She was definitely an amateur.
I've heard worse.
Yourself playing a guitar doesn't count. Have you heard a professional do worse? Gotcha.
Well, we're not talking about professionals because she's not a professional.
Well, she's an
Talking
aspiring.
about amateurs.
Her plan right now, I'm building a backstory right now on the spot. She's planning to go to New York, go to a record label, throw her audition tape in there, and try to get a deal. Because she's done with high school now. This is the rest of her life.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Jason doesn't give a damn about those plans.
Why, Jason?
And I know why. Because
Why?
Jason likes rap music.
Yeah. No.
Bum, bum, bum.
See, the problem is she probably had a better career plan for her than every other damn person on this flipping boat.
Yeah, she's the only one on the boat actually practicing her craft, working to become better.
Exactly.
But now, okay, this
No,
time,
listen to the damn
bad music
guitar.
is convincing. Hold on, let me listen.
That doesn't sound too bad.
That is not from the guitar. There's drums there. That's a whole song. That's a whole
Well,
instrumental.
that's because she does have.
That is not her playing that. Who's singing? There's lyrics.
She did put a recorder in there.
So she's playing a song, an actual song.
She's doing a guitar
and
cover
she's faking
for the song.
She's faking the guitar.
She's not faking the guitar. She's doing a guitar cover for the song.
Well, it's so bad that Jason was like, listen, first priority, shut this shit off, right?
It's only bad because you don't like metal. I'm going to get you into metal by the end of this.
You know, this guy would be helpful by being like, hey, maybe someone's in trouble. But instead he's just
Right.
like, hey, I heard a girl screaming.
I'm going to walk the other way.
Do you want to go ahead and point out that was the first example of Jason's special, unique ability that becomes very prevalent in this movie?
Teleport point number 1.
Short for teleportation.
Yep. Teleport point number 1. I will count how many times this man teleports.
I got a theory, though, I'm going to introduce. What if he picked up in his battle with Tina, the telekinetic, what if he somehow absorbed teleportation from her? I'm trying it. I'm trying to get
I mean, to be honest,
theory.
that would be the only thing that makes sense because really, he didn't really teleport in part 7.
No. Or maybe
He kept going back to the damn shed to grab a new weapon and come back to the...
a fight with Tina or something in that damn electrocution in the beginning. Something gave him this amazing ability now to not only be a superhuman killer, but to literally appear anywhere that he wants to appear.
Well, that's because he played... No, what it actually is Jason played D&D as a kid. He started off as a level 1 mage. Now he's a level 8 warlock. So now he can use teleportation. He most likely can float, and we just don't know it.
You know, I thought my theory was pretty good, but yours is great. And I'm going with your theory. That's canon, baby. That's
Yep,
canon.
it's canon.
Wait a minute. You know... Okay, well...
So the dog sees something.
Wait, how's the dog seeing her? The dog saw the hallucination. That's what the movie's saying. Okay, that's bullshit number one.
Or maybe while she was seeing the hallucination, the dog was seeing Jason. Maybe Jason was looking in on her.
Maybe the dog's just hungry. She forgot to feed him.
True. No,
He wasn't looking for food.
Not with the way that dog...
He wants a Scooby
I
snack.
love this small bit of characterization for this character. They show he can fight for a later scene.
I got a feeling that's going to come in handy later on.
I don't know about how handy, but I get the feeling it's going to be used again.
Well, he's going to use his hands, and that's handy. It should be. My question is, why is this dude fighting him and getting his ass kicked? Like,
Because he's not a boxer?
he's not even like...
Most likely what it is
he
they're
doesn't have
trying
a boxing
to...
stance.
Most likely what it is so the boxer dude is most likely the toughest guy in the school because he can actually box. The other guy, the guy in green, wants to fight the guy in red so he can get the title of strongest guy on the school, even though they graduated.
Well, the most biggest thing there was that they were both trying... Well, the white guy, I guess, was trying to impress the girl.
Well, that too.
And I don't think the black dude cared, but he came off as better to the girls because he whooped the dude's ass and then gave them the look afterwards.
You know, that's kind of funny. Back in the 80s, you know, two guys get into a fight. Girls always go for the one that wins because they see them as someone that can protect them. Now, however, nowadays, two guys get into a fight, they go with the guy that loses for sympathy.
That's actually a spot-on assessment. I agree. That's Kelly Who.
Yes, it is.
Now,
she was beautiful then. She's still beautiful now.
of everybody in this movie, she went on to be the most famous person, I would say.
Yeah.
She was in the Scorpion King. She was in like the X-Men movies. I don't think anybody else from this movie really went on to do much. I guess you could say Kane Hodder, but
I mean, I'm about to say Kane. Well, Kane Hodder was still pretty known by now, anyway.
yeah. The different kind of fame. Kane Hodder isn't really that famous as like an actor per se.
Yeah, he was a stunt coordinator, stunt double at the time before he played Jason.
Well, I think
he did do some stunt work beforehand.
according to the rules of horror movies, they're both gonna die because they're both doing drugs. Well,
They're both
she's
doing drugs, and
but actually, Kelly Hu is being like, hey, I got a scholarship to Yale. I don't think I should even be hanging out with you.
now here's the only problem is, again, it's the 80s, so we got to go with minorities have to die,
Yes.
which just sucks because I wouldn't mind following Kelly Hu the whole movie.
If you look at the entire series, Jason is an equal opportunity killer. He kills all of them. He kills white, black, pregnant, dog. Well, Spanish? I don't
He
know.
probably would have. We haven't had a Spanish character yet.
Okay. But if there was, they would be killed.
Yeah.
Why I can relate to the main character of this movie is that, as we'll see when we get to a flashback later on, I'll talk about it later on, but what happened to her happened to me. But we'll talk about that when we get to that scene. We have the evil principal. Wait, is he the principal or is he a teacher or what?
I think he's just he's the teacher chaperone for it, and he's also the main character's uncle.
I saw him in a random episode of The Twilight Zone, like the old black and white Twilight Zone. So he's been acting a long time.
I'm sure he's passed away by now. Rest in peace.
I think so. No, I don't think so. I think he was. I saw him in an interview on the. Did you see the documentary? What's it called? His name is Jason, I think. You know the one? No, Crystal Lake Memories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's interviewing.
Well, wasn't that from 2005?
No, Crystal Lake Memories was literally just like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually so. The whole thing's on YouTube. It's like 5 hours. The whole thing's
So
on YouTube.
this boat has a steam room in it, a sauna in it.
Well, this is a luxury cruise for our seniors. So.
But they have a sauna.
Yeah, this sounds like this is not going to end well. It looks like it's not going to end well.
So let's see if there's a teleportation point going on this scene.
I don't think they need to teleport because this guy's just laying down like a fool with a towel over his face.
Well, yeah, but wait. Just wait until you get to the disco scene.
I'm gonna say on my top, like, I hope to never die in this way list, this is probably ranking pretty high on the list, right? This is one of those kills that I would never wish on my worst enemy, honestly. And if you don't remember this, you're about to get a hot reminder, and I do mean hot. A steaming hot reminder. No, I'm saying it because of that. Now, tell me that wouldn't be the most painful shit ever.
A giant hot piece of coal going into your gut?
Like, forcefully, for like 2 minutes.
That was not no 2 minutes. That was about 30 seconds. Oh, it wasn't even his gut. It was his chest. It could have been worse.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Easy. Jason not only could have shoved it in his chest, but also could have then just started ripping it down.
Oh, yeah. I think part 4 Jason would have done that, but...
Or part 7.
I'd rather that death... I mean, look, Jason can beat my ass with a guitar all day. I'll take that. Beat me with a guitar. All right? But...
Whee!
Wow. That wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't.
So this movie has 2 villainous human characters.
Oh, yeah.
Her and the dude.
Yeah, the bully and the teacher uncle guy.
I think that's a mistake. Fundamentally, I think that you keep Jason as the evil character and you make the characters as likable as possible. I think that's the way to go. Part 6 did that, and I think that's more effective.
Yeah, well, the problem...
We have all these characters that you want to die.
What's with all these random kids?
That's not a kid. That's Tina's father. Still down there.
That's Tina's father? Oh, okay.
He's saying, somebody help me.
Yeah, praise. Tina brought me back to life, and then she just left me here.
My daughter left me here at the bottom of the water.
After, dropping me in the bottom of the water 10 years ago.
I'm still pinning shells to the fort from the bottom of the water. Somebody give me a cord, David.
At that point, you'd probably have a better underwater voice if you put a fan next to your mouth.
That's too much work.
That's right, Kelly Hu. You make those good decisions. It makes us like you more when you die.
I feel like she made a wise decision, and
She'll pay for it.
she's one of those characters that, like, like others that I feel like should make it out alive. If there's any justice in the world, she'll be okay. I'm just gonna say that. Don't let me down, movie. Don't let me down.
Any justice in the world.
Yes,
Well,
if this movie has any moral integrity, moral compass, she will make it to New York.
we already
And
know
that's what's
Jason
gonna
has
happen.
killed a paraplegic.
Why you gotta bring that up? It's okay when that comes up in recaps, but why you gotta bring that up in the damn the movie itself?
Because
By the
you're
way, this is one
talking
that-
about moral stability in a movie series that's
Not
already
stability,
killed,
integrity.
or
Listen,
integrity, that's already killed somebody who shouldn't have died in the first place.
And he killed a pregnant girl too.
Yeah, that too. Well, we don't care about the pregnant girl.
Okay, I get it. That's fine. All I'm saying is, it's just not right. I was gonna say though, this movie gets bonus points because there's no recap.
Finally.
Every damn movie had a recap before this one.
Finally.
Yeah.
Also, did they just bring in the actor who played Crazy Ralph and just, green screen his face to make him look younger for the deckhand?
Yes.
Okay. That's blood.
I don't think green screen existed back then, but maybe it did, and there was crazy.
That is blood.
So she's not telekinetic. She's just crazy.
Yeah.
She's
That's all right.
she's telecrazy.
What in the... What is with this little deformed kid?
Who is that?
Is that baby Jason?
Why is she seeing Baby
She
Jason?
would be she's way too young for when Jason would have, for the time Jason would have died.
Wait a minute. Let's work backwards. Okay, this is 2018. Baby Jason.
That would explain why there's a damn sauna in the...
Wait, hold on. We can do this. Baby Jason would have been like the 1960s.
Yep.
So she's 7 years old. That makes sense. Okay. I think my math is off. It's okay.
Yeah, your math was...
But she's at least 50 based on that timeline.
Unless maybe she had a little brother that was deformed.
Yeah, but maybe that wasn't Jason. Who knows?
Just someone with the Jason's same damn frickin' storyline.
So this is the old seduce the teacher into give me a good grade ruse. And doing that by
Stripping.
putting your science project on your body.
Yeah.
Did you ever try that with a teacher?
No,
it
well,
didn't
for
come
one-
to mind. Oh, so this is where the AV film geek comes into play because
Oh, yep.
he's in
He
on
catches
the...
them.
Yeah. He's got him on tape. What the guy doesn't know is the battery already ran out. Or actually the tape ran out.
Yeah, well... Hey, at least the
There's
guy
no-
has some integrity because he did push this girl off.
I don't think that's integrity. I think that...
Yeah, he could have went all the way with her.
I think he sensed that maybe she's being set up or something because... Or maybe he was thinking, hey, there's no way I'm getting out of this suit. I got 5 layers on and a bow tie. There's no way it's happening.
And also, if they've already graduated school, it's summer.
Yeah, what authority does he have for
It
anything?
would be hot as hell.
No, I'm thinking they already graduated. What control could he have over her if they're already graduated?
Well, you said it before we even started this. She actually didn't graduate, right? She apparently has to go through summer school.
You wouldn't go on a trip to New York unless it was post-graduation. He's threatening her with summer school, I think. He's saying something about this is her final exam. That doesn't match the timeline at all. This should be after graduate. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to interrupt this. This dude is going for broke. He's doing the Shelley, which I advise Shelley not to do, which is if the girl shows no interest in you at all, you can't go for, I love you, love me back. I've tried before. It doesn't work. That's the typical response. The girl shows some interest, then you can go for broke. You can't do it like that, all right?
You've told a girl you loved her before when you
Yep, in the third
without her
in the third grade. You remember in elementary school where you would like give Valentine cards to other kids in the class, right? So mine, like, you had people giving generic cards like Happy Valentine's Day, blah blah blah. Mine was, I love you, love me back. And you know what? I did not get a Valentine in return. All I got is a weird look, a weird expression, and she told the teacher on me. She said, that boy over there loves me.
So let me take a wild guess here. You didn't have friends growing up, did you?
I was extremely popular, but I wore my heart on my sleeves, my emotion on my sleeves, and I learned at an early age that is not effective with girls. And by senior year of high school, this guy should have definitely known it by then. All right, that's why you trial and error. You throw stuff out there in the 3rd grade. I love you. You see, it doesn't work. You move on.
Well, to be completely fair, I never actually gave anyone any Valentine's Day cards. It was hilarious because I would get a bunch of letters in mine. Hey, look, Jason.
Hold on. You see, Jason peeked in like politely, as if he's like, "Hey, anybody in here?"
It's like, you're not naked, are you? I just want to come in and kill you.
I imagine Jason's like walking in, but he's like peeking in, like, "Hey, are you undressed?"
So, but like I said, you got in trouble for giving. Oh, hello.
Wait. One thing I got to point out real quick. Okay.
Naked?
That was hilarious that she hit the head of her head, basically. But the glass was supposed to break, and it didn't break. So Kane Hodder improvises here and breaks the glass with his hand, just punching it. That wasn't planned. Because the glass didn't break, he punched it himself and picked up the piece and then left it in. That's a little cool behind the scenes thing.
Oh, nice.
This is actually up there with the hot stone thing of like, I wouldn't want this death either. One thing, because she's naked. So the fact that he's going to stab you and you're naked, it's going to be extra painful.
Well, here's the problem, though. She actually, because Jason had to then break the glass, she actually had enough time to jump up and run.
That's true.
Yeah, she did.
At least she died high on cocaine. That might probably take away some of the pain.
No, I didn't.
Let's get back to your
I was about
the adventures
to say,
of Nick and
so
Mr.
you
Ray,
got in trouble for telling a girl you loved her. I got in trouble for not giving off any Valentine's Day cards when I was in 3rd grade.
So I was a hopeless romantic and you were a sadistic psychopath.
Pretty much.
Okay. You know, I think we don't need to hear more about your childhood. I mean, we'll get before we get to the part where you torture animals and
I never did
have a little
that.
magnifying glass and set things on fire.
I never did that.
I think we're good,
Animals
so.
deserve respect.
I'm sure you actually...
People deserve to be tortured.
I'm going to sense that you probably sympathize with Jason here, so the victims, huh? Okay.
Heck yeah, they were in his damn territory.
By the way, this boat, I mean, is not his territory. I don't understand.
It was in his territory.
From what we know of Jason, would he actually have gotten on the boat? I feel like he'd be thinking, this is like, I don't know what this is. It's a big ass boat. Like, what did Jason get on the boat for? He has no... He didn't chase somebody on the boat. They should have had him chase the victim onto the boat and then kill them.
Yeah.
That would make sense. But him just like pulling up on the rope and be like, "Hey, a boat! I don't know where this is
I'm
going,
on a boat."
but..." Jason, I always wanted to go to Manhattan.
Hey, speaking of Jason, he has a flagpole. Or is that a harpoon gun again? Either way, this guy dead.
He did.
He dead by being stabbed in the ass.
Well, who's gonna steer this damn thing then? We're gonna end up in Vancouver.
Well, that's a relief because that's where we're headed.
We're gonna end up in Canada.
Well, that's a relief because that's where we're headed.
Oh, this was the filmmaker's intention.
Exactly.
Kill the captain, so we end up in Canada.
Speaking of killing the captain.
Oh, he likes it. He would have gone down with the ship anyway, so might as well be just killed right now.
Well, he didn't go down with the first ship.
That's true. And that was in 1912, so he lived another 100 years afterwards. Because this is 2018. All right, Jason.
Well, Jason's got his signature weapon back.
All that's left, Jason, is
The stupid
300 seniors for you to kill. We're just going to take another 4 hours. This movie's going to be longer than Godfather 1 and Part 2 combined together by the time he's done with the whole senior class.
Unless, of course, he does something that makes the boat go down.
You mean Jason himself is going to be an iceberg. He jumps in the water, he just stands upright, the boat hits him, causing a contusion in the middle of the boat, cuts in half, and goes down. Jason's still alive.
I mean, Freddy did stop a car.
That's true.
So if Freddy can do it, Jason can do it.
The captain is his father.
Yeah.
He just found his father dead. I didn't really see much of an emotional reaction there.
His reaction is, what the hell, someone killed him.
Hey guys, I went to the sauna room and...
Dead people.
No, the hot coal is missing. We got to get together and figure this out.
Only one piece of hot coal is missing. No, he was just looking for a rocker chick that died.
Hey, because he wants to tell her, hey, you were right. You told me not to talk to her. You gave me good advice.
And then I framed our teacher.
I hope you're not dead. And if you are dead, I hope I can steal the tape of your music Because then I'll make some money off it. I'll sell on the streets of New York.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the Lazarus.
Mayday!
Mayday, mayday. This is Lazarus. Our captain is dead. I repeat, our captain is dead. Over.
I fear we have changed our trajectory to move towards Vancouver, Canada. We're supposed to be going to Manhattan.
That's not helping. Jason just got out the wires. You know, any respectable boat would have multiple ways of getting in contact with land, but okay.
Jason knows his way around this boat as if he's like a former ship hand in another life. Maybe he was. I'm sorry about your father, but...
Steer the damn boat.
Can you steer this boat? That's most importantly.
I mean, he's going to have to.
He's like, don't worry, I watched 3 seasons of Love Boat.
Oh, wait, they still got the deckhand. They can get the deckhand to steer.
My father taught me nothing, but I've seen Titanic 2 times. I'll do my best. Iceberg right ahead! I'm just saying that's how it should be, so. He came down the river. My uncle used to tell me about him. His name was Crazy Ralph.
It's not you, yet you're very willing to start attacking a person.
Yeah, what was he gonna do? Like, he was actually looking like he was gonna go murder him.
So again, you're not a killer, yet you're willing to attack somebody.
He said,
without
"There's a
any
murder on the boat."
Evidence.
This is what he said. There's a murder boat, and it's not Jason. He picks up a weapon. Like, are you saying that
No,
you're
he
the killer?
said there's a murder on this boat, and it's certainly not one of us.
But then he picks up a murder weapon and goes after the guy.
Exactly.
Now you die. Good one. This character Julius, I like. He's taking charge.
Well, yeah, I mean, he also knows how to keep a cool head.
He already
pressure.
seems like he's a bit of a badass because we saw him win the boxing match.
And that also shows how he can keep a cool head under pressure because he's in boxing. You have to be able to do that.
He just gave a classic 80s line. He said, "School's out."
Yeah, pretty much. School's out forever. Because fuck you.
Pretty much. There will be no college for any of you.
Exactly, because
you will get the rest of your education.
Well, not true.
In hell.
One person will have college if she decides to go and not going crazy.
That's an amazingly big spoiler. I think that's not even correct though. It's more than one person, I think. You haven't seen the movie in a while. You're just guessing. So.
You're right. I only know that.
Better you don't know what you're talking about because otherwise it's a big spoiler. So.
I mean, it's already a big spoiler.
I mean, if you know anything about these movies,
you already know who the final girl is.
You know that the main character probably is going to be okay. She might be batshit insane though. They do let the female characters be insane at the end. They have no problem with that.
Yeah, what is she doing?
Where's she at? And how does she know what she's doing?
She's in the engine room.
Yeah. What tech class did she take that she knows what she's doing? This is definitely not a real boat.
Actually, there's no way that's the engine room now that I think about it, because trust me, it would be way too loud for her to not have hearing protection right now.
Right.
Trust me, that's how partially my hearing went gone, is fucking being in an engine room with no hearing protection.
Ah. Is she still hallucinating right now, or what? That was a weirdly shot scene. It looked like she was actually confronting herself.
Oh, that's what she was doing. Okay.
Dropping the anchor.
Yep.
Oh, look at Captain Obvious here. I am the authority on this boat. I've been going on cruises for the last 42 years.
Hey, Kelly who?
No.
I request a hug if I ever meet you.
Kelly, please go join the other classmates.
Yeah.
Why are you wandering off by yourself looking for your friend who has done nothing for you? You ended the friendship with her 20 minutes ago.
Right.
And you see a big ass hole in the door.
And now you see a big ass dead body on the floor.
Go find the other classmates.
And we rhymed.
Oh.
Hey, Jason.
That's the last thing she was looking to see.
I'm still at 1 point.
Oh, guys, we're about to see some serious teleportation here.
Teleportation?
Ah, man, too much coffee. I'm starting to mispronounce everything. Teleportation. Oh, well.
Now, why would you also just stop right in the middle of the floor like that? I'm sorry, at that point, well, one, I'm wondering why is all that stuff still on?
I'm getting dizzy watching this.
Why is she just sitting there?
Well, damn.
Okay, so I'm not going to count that because that's the same door she actually came in through.
Okay, let's start right from here.
Yeah, this is what...
She's wandering around the room. This is a big circular room.
Mm-hmm.
She's wandering around. Where's Jason at? Where you at, Jason? Jason's Jason's in a corner. She turns to another corner. Jason is there. She turns somewhere else.
4.
Jason. If I'm just sure, I'm just throwing my hands in there like, say, fuck it, just kill me.
Right.
If you can tell, you're already bigger than me, but if you have magical abilities, there's nothing I can do here. And now he's nowhere. She's looked around the entire room and he's not there. So where is he? She's looked around the entire room. It's a circle. She moved in a circle 5 times. 360 degrees. Where's he at? Now he just disappeared.
5.
He was there the entire time. You know, Jason, for a big fella, is pretty elusive and can just really move like quick as a cat.
So we're already up to 5 teleportation counts.
It's kind of rare to see Jason literally just like choke someone out like this, though.
I mean, he probably didn't actually want to hurt Kelly Hu just because she's cute.
No, but the hell he didn't. Watch how he throws her damn body when he's done choking her.
Well, he kills her first before he throws her.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for the actress. Watch this. Watch. That looked like it hurt. I hope that was a stunt double. He threw her ass.
It probably wasn't. They probably didn't have the budget for a stunt double.
Threw her ass like she owed him money. Damn, that was a personal death.
Well, maybe she did owe him money. Maybe
he choked her.
The second most.
He choked her like her mother was the love of his life and broke his heart. So
she literally was probably the second most paid actress on this whole set.
No, this was before she was famous.
She's still probably the second most paid actress on this whole set.
She got scale, whatever that means. So. Scale might have been $75 back in the 80s.
Which means she was probably getting paid more than Kane Hodder himself. And he was like, you stole my money.
If I'm Kane Hodder, you can probably demand more money. This is your second Jason movie.
I'm sure he did demand more money.
Oh, so this guy's actually...
I mean, a lot of reasons why the other Jasons never returned is because they demanded more money.
Yeah. And,
you know, when a budget kind of gets cut, they kind of can't offer more money to an actor. Because they need it for the actual production.
Well, Freddy vs. Jason could have definitely afforded Kane Hodder, but chose not to.
Yeah, they got Ken Zerringer instead. Which I'm not bashing him. He was still a good Jason.
Okay, yeah, but it's not Kane Hodder, and he's afraid of Watcher.
Yeah.
I don't think that movie's canon. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. Well, to be honest, that movie's just shit to begin with.
I think Freddy thought he was bringing back Jason, but he was bringing back the dude from Part 5, Roy. That's who he brought back to life, was Roy from Part 5, the copycat killer.
Played by a different actor.
No, just Roy took steroids while he was in his grave and ate a lot of pancakes.
Roy didn't play. He just shot somebody.
You know, if you lose your glasses, you probably shouldn't be stumbling around shooting people.
Right.
And you probably shot one of your classmates.
I think he did.
But why don't you get a close-up on that? Get a zoom on it.
Hey, look, is that an ice pick?
Wait, is his vision better through the camera for some reason?
I don't get why that would be.
That appears to be the case.
At least his friend died fast.
Like, he can see clearly through the camera, but his regular vision's messed up because his glasses aren't there. That doesn't make sense. This is not an HD super lens, special lens camera, but
yeah, it doesn't have the same type of. Oh, hello.
Well, hey. I hope that's not Jason. Otherwise, you're okay.
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
Get that damn camera out of my face! I said no interviews.
That would have been the perfect time to shoot him.
Yeah, if he makes it out, he has like a video he can send to TMZ that's going to get him a lot of views. Well, I think that video
busted because he doesn't have his damn camera.
I think Jason probably.
Oh, I think he just found his rocker chick.
Oh no! The world lost such a great talent.
Yeah, it did. How dare they?
Kurt Cobain, Tupac, this girl. Man.
Damn.
Why is he gonna feel her skin as if he's like, I don't know if she's really dead? That was the wrong time to grieve.
He wasn't even grieving. He was just like, what?
You know, I love the death scenes where someone gets thrown on a generator. His balls are on fire.
Yeah, his balls are on fire. Why is just his balls on fire?
Well, don't you love it like how anytime a character hits the generator, he automatically catches on fire and the whole grid of automatically just starts electrocuting him?
Which would not make any
I've seen that in 5 different horror movies.
Which would not make any damn sense unless he literally... There was open wiring all over the damn place.
The reason that Jace keeps throwing buys on the generator is because every time he does it, it has amazing results. He's never seen someone just hit the generator and just fall down. He always sees it explode.
Well, Jason is going to be the cause of all those kids to die because he just caught the damn boat on fire.
The entire senior class. all their hopes and dreams, all their aspirations.
Well, good. They seem fucking stupid anyway.
I mean, they were taking a boat from Camp Crystal Lake to Manhattan. They all got on the wrong boat, right? This boat does not go to Manhattan, right? It's a boat that takes a tour around Camp Crystal Lake and comes back. It goes in a circle.
And then they say, "Hey, no." What they do is they go to the other side of the lake and be like, "We're in Manhattan. Congratulations! It looks exactly the fucking same."
That deckhand narrates, and he just says, "Of course, this is the famous Camp Crystal Lake where Jason Voorhees murdered many people." And when they get back, he's like, "All right, the 10-minute tour is over."
Right.
Is that a flare gun? If Jason gets that flare gun, I'm guessing he has impeccable aim, because he can shoot everything else. Like
except for that one harpoon gun.
You know the movie American Sniper, right?
Yeah.
That was originally about Jason Voorhees. At the last second, they were like, "Let's make this like a military movie," but it was about Jason's days in Iraq when he was taking out people, because that's how good his aim is.
Well, damn. That would explain a lot.
Yeah. It was gonna be Camp Crystal Lake Sniper.
God damn it.
Get your count ready. I sense teleportation coming up soon.
Okay, so we got 5 already on the count.
Actually, this is about to be hilarious. Jason's about to walk up with this dude and just stand behind him.
Hi, buddy.
Look how hard he's breathing too. Ah!
Kane
Get that out of
yeah,
here.
no.
As Julius senses that something's not right in the area. He's the only one with a gun, by the way.
Are you sure his name is not Miles Morales?
No, that's Julius.
I bet you did not even catch what reference I'm trying to make.
Yeah,
6.
Oh, now this is a big one coming up here.
I do love how Jason thought he was about to run down the stairs and was about to jump for it.
No, this dude climbs up that high, right? Now, note one thing.
7.
Jason already caught up to him. Or did he teleportate?
It's called teleporting.
Yeah, why do I keep saying teleportate? That's nothing. It's not
Well, that could be the D&D reference. I don't know. Remember, he got his powers through D&D.
Did Jason teleport there? Yes.
Yes. But remember, Jason is just a level 8 warlock.
You've looked better.
Yeah, just a bit.
Wait! Oh!
No.
No, that was like supposed to be a death scene at the time. When I first saw this, I was like, well, I was like, the dude must cannot be able to swim because Jason just threw him over, and like the expectation is like, well, he's dead. Minorities, we can't swim sometimes. It's true. You know, even if she beats Jason, she's gonna have to beat the problems in her mind.
Yeah. Hey,
Jason said, I don't got time for this shit.
I think Jason's trying to pull a Freddy.
And just choke her out.
Yeah. Only difference is
while his younger version watches on. Can Jason see the hallucinations?
The only problem is this girl's not a blow-up doll like they did in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1. Oh, speaking of the pen.
Oh, that's gonna come in handy.
Here, eat this.
Listen, I thought she was gonna write a mighty fine paper, a research paper with that.
Fuck no.
It's not meant to go into Jason's freaking eye.
Well, it went in his eye.
Oh, he's like, damn.
Up black. Why is his blood black? That's racist.
I'm gonna go take a nap and recuperate.
That's how you get your health back in RPGs. You gotta sleep a little bit.
Yeah, that was
But for that kind of damage, he'll probably have to sleep for maybe 1 hour.
That was unexpected for Jason just to run away like that. Oh well.
I mean, like I said, for that kind of damage, 1 hour of sleep, he'll be back to full health.
Does Jason sleep? Do we have a theory about this?
Yes, he sleeps to regain health, and then he continues on with his quest later.
That might make sense because we actually don't see him for a little while here now, I think. Wait.
Yeah, there he is.
Never mind.
It's been an hour.
He's already up from his nap already.
It's been an hour. The movie doesn't make that clear. It's been an hour. That's why every time he dies, it takes even longer for him to recuperate. He has to sleep for years.
What it doesn't make clear is, at this point, what's happened to the rest of the senior class.
Yeah, they're just sleeping.
They're all just sleeping through this.
They're sleeping through it.
And why is this guy... What is this guy even doing?
He has a flare gun and he's ready to shoot somebody with it. He's probably going to shoot the deckhand for all we know.
He's going to shoot himself.
Can he? But that'd be hilarious. I don't know. Is friendly fire is on? Never mind. This is hardcore RPG mode.
No, I think you're right. He's gonna shoot the deckhand. Wait, the deckhand. Someone has a knife.
Most likely the deckhand. Remember, this guy's already tried to kill the deckhand once.
Well, that wasn't very effective for the guy with the flare gun.
Yeah, go ahead and try and shoot the flare gun.
Now we have the.
We don't know if those
Titanic.
fire burners were on. He shot that flare gun in there. The entire ship going to go up faster than the fire would take it.
Well, the boat's clearly leaking.
Well,
What do you think about these two, our main characters so far? Compare them to other movies in the series.
Well, to be honest,
I think they rank last so far.
Be honest with you, they rank better than Tommy Jarvis in Part 5.
Oh, Part 5, yes. I thought you were going to say Tommy Jarvis in general.
No,
Yes.
in Part 5. They definitely do not rank over Jenny. They definitely don't rank over Tommy Jarvis' sister in Part 4.
Well, I would argue that Part 5, the main characters were the little kid Reggie and the...
Well, they don't rank over Reggie.
they don't...
They rank over the girl.
Reggie the Reckless, and they don't rank over him.
Yeah, they don't. No one can rank over Reggie. Reggie's top.
No, Tommy Jarvis from Part 6 is top.
No, Reggie.
No, Part 4 Tommy Jarvis, actually.
Motherfucker. Reggie.
we didn't even mention Tina, did we? Tina's definitely up there. She kicked Jason's ass.
She's for me.
She
she's
made a
third.
house fall on him.
She's third.
She would kick her mouse's ass, though.
Yeah.
She'd take out Tommy
Yeah,
Jarvis.
she technically didn't have a.
She wouldn't take out Part 5 Tommy Jarvis. Part 5 Tommy Jarvis was Jason Bourne. He lost all those skills in Part 6, but in Part 5 he was a killing machine.
He lost all those skills the minute he saw Jason.
Yeah, he lost them at the end of Part 5, you're right. Still the most frustrating thing about the movie. At the end he just... Jason? Jason? I'm like, what are you doing? He was useless.
Fucking dumb fuck.
Oh, what happened to the deckhand? First Crazy Ralph, now the deckhand, like...
You don't have to worry about the deckhand.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I think
He has
Jason
an axe in the back.
took him out, but...
He's got the back axe.
I mean, listen, he warned them and they didn't listen, so...
That is true.
I got a feeling we're getting then to the Jason Takes a Boat part of the movie. The reason why this is the longest in the series is because this would be typically the part where we're getting to the climax, then the movie.
Right.
But at this point, we're just getting on a small little boat to go wherever.
Yeah, I think we still have 45 freaking minutes left of the movie.
Hey, look! Jason's just like,
I'm going to add that
going?
to the count, so that is now 8. We're at 8 teleportation points.
Yep.
Because he wasn't there 5 seconds ago.
Oh, he got the axe back, too. He took the axe out of the deckhand's back, apparently.
Yep.
Okay, so senior class, all dead. These are surviving characters.
Yep.
Jason has already teleported himself to Manhattan.
Yeah.
Or whatever that process is. He's going to end up in Manhattan.
So now he's at 9.
My question is, okay.
You know, in order to row the boat away from the boat, you need to untangle the boat from the boat. And there's Julius.
Minorities can swim long enough to stay afloat and to make it onto a surviving boat.
What are you talking about? He just now came up for breath. He's been underwater the entire time. He should be dead. It should be given him.
He was underwater for 18 minutes, you're right. What the hell?
They should currently be giving him mouth to mouth to try and get him breathing again.
He'll be okay. They know CPR. Okay. I want us to do some logistics real quick. Okay. The boat was headed from Camp Crystal Lake to Manhattan.
Right.
We think Camp Crystal Lake is in... Indiana. They were on the boat for... Not overnight. It was basically the same day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the same night, basically. They're going to slowly roll their way to Manhattan from this point.
At this moment, they actually should be only...
Pretty
depending
far
on how
away.
fast the boat was going, I would have put them at probably halfway there.
Halfway there. And
Most likely...
when you row a boat that lightly and that slowly, you're barely making headway. Am I right?
To be honest, you're probably not making shit.
Look how
current's
casual-
probably taking them faster than they're taking
Look
themselves.
how casually he's rowing. He's rowing as if like we're moving one inch at a time.
Right. No, right now they're pretty much.
And that dude's not even wrong. He's playing his game gear.
Yeah, right now the best thing for them to do is to save their energy because they're going to need it.
What is that, GPS?
Yeah.
In 1988?
Yeah.
Well, this is 2018.
No,
so.
but the best thing right now is to save their energy, wait for help to arrive because that's just tiring them out.
Listen, that's for losers. These are winners. They're going to roll their way to Manhattan. And they're going to get there, all right? Look how slow they're moving, but they're going to make it to Manhattan. Because otherwise, why would this movie be called Jason Takes Manhattan?
Then if they would have waited for my reaction, they would have had a badass fight scene between Jason versus the Coast Guard.
No.
Maybe Jason takes the Coast Guard.
Well, you have to watch episode of Baywatch where Jason was a guest star.
Oh, okay.
You missed it.
Damn, I did.
Him and David Hasselhoff went at it.
Okay, well, what about the Bikini Babes?
He killed them in the first episode.
Fuck!
But David Hasselhoff was the sole survivor. At the end, he's about to kill David Hasselhoff, but David Hasselhoff called on the car from Knight Rider to come and run over Jason. Then he hops in it, and then we find out this is all really a Knight Rider episode, a spin-off, and he drives away in the Knight Rider car. That's how it happened. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Search Jason/Knight Rider/Baywatch David Hasselhoff. It's on YouTube. Look, Manhattan!
You know people are probably going to look that up now.
Good. They're going to be very entertained when they find what they find. They rode themselves to Manhattan.
Hey, look, Manhattan.
You know what that tells me, Nick, is that we go to our local river and just get in a boat and start rowing. Eventually, we'll make it to Manhattan.
Apparently. Can we get a bigger boat, though? I don't feel like sleeping back to back with you.
Yeah, I think that would be advisable, yeah.
Because, no offense, and I'd also rather have my wife there. Who knows, the rocking of the waves may help.
I think you would definitely have to bring your wife. What?
Oh, so he didn't teleport. He just walked.
Now, wait a minute. You know, he swam.
Most likely Jason's too damn heavy to try and swim. He walked.
Well, listen, there's got to be some explanation.
He walked.
He followed underwater their boat, okay? That's the only way he could have made it there.
Maybe they had a rope loose that they didn't know about.
On their small boat?
Yes.
He would have drug the whole thing down.
Just like, hey, I'm on the billboard.
Oh, self-awareness. You gotta love that. Wait a minute. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, at some point, as slow as they were moving, wouldn't Jason just have, like, overtaken their boat and killed them in the water?
Yeah.
Ah.
And then we would have followed a whole new batch of characters in Manhattan.
Which might have been a better movie, actually.
Depends. Can we get the...
Oh, we got the New York Hoodlums from the opening.
Yay!
That's why they were showed so much in the opening credits.
Yay, oh my gosh. I did not know I needed this in my Jason movie.
This feels more like a stereotype of what New York people think New York is versus what it probably is.
Yeah.
The second you get off the boat, someone's there with a gun in your face.
Yeah.
Oh. There's a Spanish dude that dies at the hands of Jason, I guess.
Uh-huh. You know what's a good thing? It's a good thing Kelly Hu actually did die earlier, or she'd probably be the one being taken.
That's true. Because if I'm Jason...
And then, to be honest, they probably wouldn't give a flying fuck after that, so she really would have been raped.
No, but the thing is... One of the things this movie does, though, is they have Jason actually save the girl from getting raped.
Yeah, because Jason doesn't like rape.
I don't think Jason gives... I think it has to be a coincidence that Jason happens to arrive at the time that he's about to get raped. Well, from part 3, we know that Jason did attempt to rape somebody.
Exactly. Come on, Julius, beat his ass. No. And is he Spanish? He also looks Asian. Or native.
We'll never know because he's not going to be alive long enough to actually explain his heritage or for us to do a family tree exercise with him. So.
Yeah, that's true. And to be honest, I'm too damn lazy to look up the actor.
I'll do it. You know, the actor that plays Julius, I talked to him on Facebook.
You've talked to him on Facebook?
Yeah. I said that I like the scene he's in that we're going to see, and I was like, you know, I respect your character. And his reply back was, he was like, you know what they say, be careful what you ask for. And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember what he says. And then he, yeah. So.
You know what that means? That means Julius is going to come to you wearing Jason mask, and you're going to have to try and fight him.
Oh God. Oh God.
He ain't going to do the rope-a-dope, though.
hurry up and take my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes then.
Yep, because he ain't gonna do no rope-a-dope. You know what he gonna do to you?
I don't know, but I'm gonna wax on, wax off, whoop his ass, all right? Hey, if you're listening to this, though, I don't mean that. If that helps us avoid a confrontation, I'll take that. I will take that.
Yeah, he looks more native to me.
Is he actually about to inject her with something, too?
Yeah, it's called heroin.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't watch that shit.
The needles? You got a thing about needles?
Yeah.
They didn't show it.
Oh, good.
The actors wasn't about to actually take a shot for the movie and be like, oh, yeah, go ahead and put the needle in me. Oh, this is actually...
I couldn't even do it when I watched House.
Oh, you're not gonna like the You're not gonna like the death scene coming up then, actually.
Probably not.
I would get ready to cringe or turn your head when this.
See, I don't know why I don't like needles.
Okay,
I just don't.
You're not gonna like what's coming up, and you can see what I'm saying by seeing what Jason's doing. Because you know, Jason's thinking, you know what? Hey, it looks like it's not a weapon to me. So.
And you know what? That's also another scene during the movie Hellfest. I had to turn my eyes away from that scene.
All right. Well.
Have you watched Hellfest yet?
Although you are a man, this should not scare. Oh my God. You're not gonna like this at all. Oh, that's gotta be just excruciating for you to watch. Jesus.
That does look a little painful.
You know, every one of these movies has a death scene where you can actually, when it ends, you're just like, would that have killed him? And this is my version of that for this. This scene's coming up is that for this movie.
Think about it. If the needle.
No. Well, this death scene coming up.
Oh, this guy.
Just watch it, look at it, analyze it, and let me know after it happens. Would this motherfucker actually have died from this?
Jason's just like, really did. Now.
Oh, he looks just more. He's like, oh. Why does this guy keep moving closer to him with every shot, though? You know, why is that a good strategy?
You know, why do people with ranged weapons go for melee range?
Now watch this and tell me if this guy would have died from this. That was it. That was the entire death scene. Jason grabbed him by the head and punched the pipe. But it didn't look like he hit him that hard. I'm thinking that the dude was about to get up in 20 minutes.
Concussion.
Have a headache, but be like, hey, I got off. Easy.
Yeah, concussion. He would have had a concussion.
Every time I watch that, I'm just like, that dude is not dead.
There's no way.
Like, I don't think the pipe even penetrated his head or anything.
No. I mean, most likely concussion. That steam would have rocked his world because it would have been hot as hell.
So we're not putting that in the body count?
No.
Okay.
We haven't even been counting your body count.
I have 376, okay? So, there.
Oh, speaking of 376, we're about to go to 377.
Wait a minute. I mean, listen, give my man a chance. I mean,
okay,
he's running away.
I was at 9 points.
Listen, as fast as he climbed up that ladder, he's okay as long as Jason doesn't have the ability to teleport. So, I think we're okay. Oh, I forgot. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you didn't cringe or get mad about Kelly Hu dying like you said you would.
Did I say I would?
You said you were rooting for... Oh, my fuck.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, that's 10 points.
Well, I've seen the movie, so I knew it was coming, but I was hoping this time she would somehow make it out of that chokehold. This is probably the best scene in the movie, for sure.
This is also the only time anyone's actually gone toe-to-toe with Jason.
So to give you the
willingly.
To give you the behind the scenes, this is all real. Kane Hodder just told the actor basically, hey, just unload on me. Just go ahead and give me everything you got.
Is that also why the guy keeps punching him in the mask?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would be punching him in the fucking gut.
Well, he does too. He does both.
Because I'm sorry, you punch him in the mask, it's going to hurt.
It's not as effective.
It's not hurting the actor as much as it's hurting you.
I don't know, Jason. There's your body shots.
I mean, I understand a headshot would hurt more than a body shot, but come on now.
Well, fundamentally, you should not punch a mask. I agree.
Exactly.
But I would say this, in watching it, he's moving Jason all the way from one side of the roof to the other. Yeah. So as long as he doesn't get tired...
You mean like he already is? Because he is tired.
So the actor really is tired because literally he's really actually throwing everything he can. The end of the shot is supposed to be just literally him when he's exhausted and can't punch anymore.
Oh, shit.
So Kane Hodder's really taking all these punches. But the mask, he said, it's like really strong. So it's like,
yeah.
He's like, you could throw a rock at the mask and he wouldn't feel it. So.
Oh, he would feel it. But then again, like I said, hockey masks, especially goalie masks, are meant for a punishment.
But he has latex under the mask too. Like he has, it's not actually space on the mask. It's a whole latex thing. So that's why.
True. But yeah, like I said, when it comes
Oh, he's so close. He got him all the way to the other side.
yeah, when it comes to
He said, take your best shot, motherfucker. Now, this is where the actor said, be careful what you wish for. Oh, man. You know, to add insult to it, the damn head lands in the dumpster and the damn dumpster lid closes.
Jason doesn't litter.
I'm right in the trash can.
But still, but either way, the reason you should never hit somebody wearing a hockey mask is, especially a goalie mask, it is meant to take some damage in case the puck goes straight into your face. Think about how hard those hockey players hit a puck. If it hits someone in the face, they're going down.
I think once he committed to boxing, Jason, though,
he was dead.
There was nowhere else to punch. You can't just do body shots. You got to try to.
Well, body shots wouldn't have hurt, tired him out as much.
Yeah.
Another thing he could have done is jump to the side of them and then start punching because they were already right next to a ledge.
Well, there's one very obvious thing he could have done. Run around him. Go back down the ladder you came up.
No, I still.
When he was punching him, at any point, he could have stopped and just ran around.
To be honest with you.
He overcommitted to boxing him.
So to be honest, I would have done the same thing. I would have been wailing on Jason too.
Your head would be in the dumpster also.
No, what I would have done is I would have pivoted to the side and then started hitting Jason towards the ledge. I was right fucking next to him. He could have had Jason on the ground in 3 hits.
Well, you know, the guy was stressed out. He wasn't thinking clear. He was thinking one-on-one, Madison Square Garden, let's go. It was really supposed to happen in Madison Square Garden, but they didn't have the budget for it. The original concept was Jason chases him down to an actual boxing ring in Madison Square Garden. But, of course, they didn't have the budget.
And then what, Jason throws punches while he was dodging until finally gets tired?
No, that was always the thing, was just Jason takes a beating and then one punch knockout. But he could have ran around him at any time. That's all we're saying. He committed to box and die, not jab and run, move.
Well, it's not like Jason was throwing any punches.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of Julius.
Well, Jason dug the head out of the garbage can.
And how did Jason know that he was going to put them in there? You know what? Teleportation 11.
Jason's about to show some police brutality. Oh.
I'm saying teleportation 11 for the Julius head because there's no way that head would have been in there and they not know it while they were walking to the car.
Can you imagine Jason in the trash can digging around for Julius' head? Like, hey, where's that damn head at? I saw it come down here.
Pretty much. But again,
Oh, there you go.
So wait a minute.
Good job. You ran him over.
So wait a minute. You're telling me people can run over Freddy, who's not as big, and their car gets completely destroyed. You run over Jason.
Oh. What are you doing?
Did the movie just lag or something?
Run him over too. Who taught you how to drive? You drove into a wall. Well, the good thing is Jason's dead, so.
Are you sure he's dead?
I mean, he's unconscious, so.
Are you sure he's dead?
He's in a coma.
Are you sure he's dead?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Personally, I think so.
I don't think so. Also, personally,
Oh,
I just realized something.
You know, the mother figure just died in the car randomly.
No, I just realized something.
Miss Medusa, or whatever his name was.
Why the fuck did they let a girl who who was injected with something and was high drive?
Because they didn't see her get injected with something. They didn't know.
She still would have been high as fuck. There's no way the drugs cleared out of her system in 30 seconds.
They didn't know that. They weren't there to see
She
that.
should be high right now. Her pupils aren't even freaking dilated.
She is high. She just saw a little demon Jason kid in front of her cause her to
She's
crash
been
into
seeing
the
a
wall.
little David Jason kid the whole movie.
She's been high the whole movie then. Now listen, she's about to have a flashback.
I will call her by my signature word.
This is important. She's about to have a flashback, and this tells a story of why Vic is afraid of the water and why Vic can't swim. Go ahead and take it.
Why Vic's afraid of the water and why Vic can't swim?
This is the story of that. We're about to see it right now.
Okay.
I've been teasing it the entire series because I can't swim, but there's a good reason for it. And this is what happened to me.
You got drowned by a fucking demon.
Can you let the scene
by
play
a
out?
demon Jason kid?
Why are you ruining it? Can you let the scene play out, please?
I'm not ruining it. I'm just guessing that's what's happening.
So I was a little girl. No, wait, hold on. No. I was a little Pakistani kid in the boat, right? And then this happened. And I'll never forgive my uncle for this. But I wasn't at a camp though. This was at like the rec center. So By the way, this, based on the timeline, this takes place in like 1961. So she is like...
She failed a good amount of times.
You know what really doesn't make sense, though, is that...
The damn timeline!
The Crystal Lake was closed. Remember the mom?
Oh, yeah.
She came and she kept it closed, basically.
Yeah.
So at one point, was this where...
Well, the bad thing is she would have known who these people are, so she probably wouldn't have even killed them because they're not camping. They're just rolling on the lake.
Okay, what would have been a really good continuity here is that if she's in the water, right? And then the Jason who's like tied to the rock under the water is the one that grabs her. Because he's if this is like 15 years ago, he's down there tied to the rock, right? That would make sense. I don't know who wrote this shit, though. So there Vic was, chill in the water. Yes, I can't swim, but hey, I'm trying my best. Maybe things will work out for me. My uncle's saying, swim, Vic, swim. I'm saying, you senile bastard, I can't swim.
I knew
And then out of nowhere, little baby Jason pulls me under. And I'm like, wait, what is going on? This is just like Friday 13 Part 8.
I knew it. You had a crazy, grumpy uncle.
No, I had a deformed baby Jason pull me under. And since that day, Vic swore he would never go in the water again. And there it is, folks. There it is.
Also, why did Pamela Voorhees not kill the uncle? Because at this point, she most likely would have seen that and would have been like, he just did what those counselors did to my baby. She should have killed the uncle and then saved the girl.
I know why. Because that never happened. That was all a figment of her imagination. Because the timeline doesn't make sense for that to happen.
So she was hypnotized? Because, hypnosis has a problem with interjecting false memories into people and making them think
and
it's
even
real.
slippery conclusion. She's high. She's been high the whole movie, but she's especially high right now. Now, by the way, acid trip aside she just took. With everything going on right now, you'd think she would, not take it out on her uncle right now with all this stuff going on. How about go make sure Jason's dead?
I'm about to say, you're the one who just said he's dead. Isn't that confirmation itself?
I say he's in a coma. He's about to wake up any second now. You can't kill Jason. Now, unfortunately for this guy...
Hey, look, Jason's alive. Why is he breathing?
Kane Hodder breathes really hard. I don't know if that's intentional, but he's like a heavy breathing. He looks like he's just run a marathon in every scene he's in.
I'm sorry, Jason's supposed to be dead. Why is he able to breathe? Why is he breathing?
This can't be. You're dead.
Impossible.
I'm not dead at all, actually.
Y'all,
Hello again. I'm back.
I love how he says you're dead, but yet people get hit by cars all the time and they live.
Why would you go into the crack house?
To get cracked out? No, that way he doesn't feel it.
Hey, teleport. He ran in the house and Jason threw him from the top window.
So 12.
What?
Point number 12.
The concrete was the enemy, not me. Hey, how would you like to take a swim since you like throwing people in the water? I'm gonna throw you in some toxic waste.
Oh, he's the toxic Avenger.
There you go.
Toxie versus Jason.
You should find your own death quite ironic since you threw your niece into the water and now I'm drowning you in toxic waste. Do not struggle, just die.
No, this would be Jason. Like, I got 3 steps for you. I hit you, you hit the ground, and then you drown in toxic waste?
Look how mad Jason was. That was a creative death, at least.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think to, that Jason would think to, tombstone someone in the toxic waste and just... Anyways.
That was a 3-step process.
What? I'm gonna edit that out for sheer stupidity. Let's move on quick from that.
Who knows? His mother probably was the girl from part 3.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's move on.
You should keep that in there.
No.
I'm sure a lot of people would find that hilarious.
Oh my goodness. So... Oh, well, now she's feeling the effects of being high. There you go. Finally, now she realizes she's high. She's like, hey, I kind of feel a little bit odd. I think that flashback I had, I think I just made that up out of being high.
Jesus fucking nipple.
Oh, well, of course you have to go back to the romantic story.
No one cares about romance. Why did you bite his lip? You're not trying to seduce him into bed yet.
This would almost be romantic, except I don't care about these characters or their romantic love story.
I'm sorry. And does anyone care about anyone in slasher movies?
They make Shelley and Vera look like
Jason.
They make Shelley and Vera from Part 3 look like Romeo and Juliet. All right.
They were Romeo and Juliet.
That's true. And Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and
Juliet both end up dead too.
Yeah, and Jason was Tybalt.
Oh, there you go.
The only difference is Romeo doesn't kill him. What the?
That's the Jason I like. Not peeking in the door.
So there's 13.
Not Jason saying peekaboo. Is anybody there?
Because notice how they go from one side and then Jason comes from a completely different side.
True.
13.
If it ends at 13, that would be pretty ironic. So, like,
No,
they're really planning this out. 13 teleports.
You know, I think he teleports more times.
Well, the good thing is they got on the subway, and I don't think Jason had a ticket, so I don't think he got on there.
They didn't have tickets.
He was planning they snuck on the train?
Yes.
What?
14.
What? Oh my goodness.
Everyone's like, why are y'all running?
They're trying to show how New York is, though. They just don't care that there's like mass killers walking through.
So speaking of that, you know what that means?
Hey, get out my way.
You know what that means? Me and you should definitely watch the movie Collateral. It's not a B movie, but it definitely.
Maybe they got that whole theory in Collateral from this movie.
So you have seen it?
Yeah, it was a great movie. And that dude was just like stoned out. He was like,
Shut the fuck up.
He's like, wake me up when we get to Manhattan.
Wake me up when September ends.
I wish September was here. It's so hot outside.
You see, right?
It's the hottest summer.
Oh shit, they're gone.
Okay.
So do they get teleport points too?
No, but they get Jedi ninja tricks because they're about to pull off a very sweet.
Fuck you! Wait.
Wow. Well,
I'm pretty
wait
sure.
a minute.
Pretty
Doesn't
sure.
that kind of thing actually just make Jason stronger? It brings him back to life.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty damn sure that the guy should also be getting shocked.
Yes. What they don't know is they just turned him into Uber Jason.
God damn it.
Clearly, that's what's about to happen.
God damn it.
I thrive on electricity.
He is literally. If he was a Yu-Gi-Oh card, his element would be thunder.
I'm going to kill them, and then I'm going to try New York pizza. I've heard a lot of good things about New York pizza.
Actually, really good.
But I will not take the subway any longer.
I never did take the subway. I never trusted it.
Ever since that damn Jared went to jail and got accused of molesting 15-year-olds. You know, the Subway sandwich guy?
I know who he was. I mean, I think he got what, 15 years per count. I think he did it to 3 or 4 kids.
And that dude was like probably set for life. Mm-hmm. He's probably rich out of his mind.
He's most likely still set for life. Because guess what? For rapists, now they have a special type of jail for other rapists so they don't get raped and killed in prison.
Jesus.
Hell, and with him being a celebrity, he could be in one of those celebrity prisons where he's actually living the high life.
I don't want to get you on a tangent.
Times Square.
Oh, damn.
So he's not in Manhattan no more because Manhattan's not in Times Square, or Times Square's not in Manhattan.
Oh, look at the bright lights.
In New York City.
Look at the Cino. Look at the guy, the businessman. Oh, shit, look at Jason.
Oh, he was standing there, so that's not a teleport point.
No, but he looks pretty pissed off, though.
I mean, what? You just got shocked all to hell.
Yeah, but that gives Jason...
Hey, isn't that Bob Marley?
That's like coffee for Jason. It gives him energy.
Hey,
it's like
bunch of
Mountain Dew.
noobs.
So we've seen 80s biker gangs, but this is 80s punk gangs, I guess?
Yeah,
They're
unfortunately.
13-year-olds? These kids are 13. They should be in school. You know, Jason doesn't have time for this shit.
I love this.
That's good. That is good. You know, that's at least that's the kind of humor that's only in part 6 and this.
Right.
Have that sense of humor about it. The
He
self-awareness.
just shoved. Okay, never mind. She's throwing it away. Redhead.
They sometimes have a token appearance.
Token, yeah.
I don't know why, but even the main character looks like her. She's a redhead to me. My sense of color is gone.
Your sense of color is gone. That is dirty
This whole
blonde.
movie looks red, though. Am I crazy, or is like the lighting?
No,
feel
you're
like,
right. Yeah, the whole
there's like a
movie looks
red
pretty
feel
red.
to it. Yeah.
Could be to hide the extra blood.
One of the guys is like,
So there is Ken Zerwinger,
I'll
who
take my
actually
check.
plays Jason in Freddy vs. Jason. And that was a piss poor
and
fight.
that's what Kane Howard thinks about him after Freddy vs. Jason, because he took his role.
Right. From what I understand, they actually originally did approach Kane Hodder, but he asked for too much money.
So I read Kane Hodder's book, and what he said was that literally they sent him the script. He's reading the script. They told him they're going to call him. He doesn't hear back from them. He calls the studio one day, and they're like, well, we've already filled in the role. He's like, huh? And they're like, yeah, we filled in the role. And he's like, oh, you filled it with the guy who's played Jason many times, right? Because he thinks he's going to catch the guy, like, just not knowing who he is. He's like, no, they found some new guy. And they said, Kane Hodder literally said that when he hung up the phone, he had a panic attack. Like, literally felt like, he said he almost felt like he had a heart attack, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Because they had sent him the script, and they were like, basically, we'll get back to you with, like, a start date. Every indication was that. So, and then but he started calling around, basically, and he says that he never got an actual real story about why they didn't pick him, because the director denied that it was his decision, the studio denied it was their decision, everybody denied, basically. So someone made the call and never has owned up to it. So
Yeah, I do feel bad for Kane Hodder on that point, because, you know, at that point, what does that make him think? It makes him think that, so you're saying I was fired before the filming even damn started. What did I do wrong?
yes,
Because I do understand from a lot of people, because I'm on Facebook. I'm on a horror fan page. Few people have met Kane Hodder and said he's probably the nicest person you'll ever meet in the world.
yes.
They also said that he's probably also the last person you want to fuck with, but that's because he's so
Well, he's a
damn
big
big.
Well, it was just stupid because literally, Jason X came out the year before Freddy vs. Jason.
Right.
So you just saw Kane Hodder as Jason in Jason X.
Right.
So for the audience a year later to have a new Jason is just weird.
Yeah.
Why make Jason X then if you're gonna, like, you know? Even Robert Englund came out and said he was like a lot of the fan base basically wanted to see Robert Englund versus Kane Hodder. It's Freddy vs. Jason, but it's also those two actors in the same movie against each other.
Yeah. Which actually was which I'm delving into a different movie here.
Wait, hold on. Before that, let me say, this like dude working the sewers here, he's being super nice. He's like, you know what? Let me take some time out of my shift to show you guys how to get out of here.
Before y'all die.
Unfortunately, these movies never reward good behavior and good deeds, and
Well, to be honest with
unfortunately,
you,
he's
that
walking
is,
to his slaughter.
his job is to get them out.
Get your
what
ass
the
over
fuck?
here! You see Jason's bum
So
rush
that
him?
was, to be honest with you,
A football tackle.
a pretty good. So to be honest with you, that was a pretty good jump scare. And the very
got
first
you.
time I saw this movie, that did get me.
It got you, because he's walking so.
In fact, the first time I saw this movie was with you.
Oh wow, he's walking so close to the main characters that you didn't think Jason was gonna dive at him like that. That's why
Right.
it catches you off guard.
By the way, 15.
That was definitely, yeah. Because we saw Jason way back there, so that's true. She said, you didn't give me the lake and you're not going to give me here. And he said, in the
Wanna
lake?
bet?
No, he said, in the lake? What are you talking about? Because that was all still her imagination.
Right.
I don't believe that kid Jason pulled her under water. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
Remember, there was no kid Jason in the water.
Yeah,
He went to the other side of the woods and then grew up in the woods. He had a shack there. Mm-hmm. There was no kid Jason in the water. Mm-hmm. That
which also
goes against the whole mythology.
Which also doesn't go well with why does he still have a mother complex when he didn't grow up with a mother? He wouldn't have cared anything about his mom.
Well, if he drowned as a kid, I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, because he didn't drown and he grew up by himself.
Oh my God, this is the worst makeup ever.
Yeah, what?
Look
the
at this
hell?
Muppet face Jason.
That looks like Chris Hansen.
That looks so ridiculous. I refuse to believe that's Jason's face. That is ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure we should be seeing that in the Labyrinth movie.
That is so damn comical.
That should be a Muppet or a Labyrinth movie. David Bowie should just be coming out of nowhere.
Whoever did the makeup should be like fired. They should be fired right now with whatever movie they're working on right now.
No,
retroactively fired for this monstrosity.
No, what he should be done is not only fired but also blacklisted, because fuck that.
The mother complex, I guess you're right. If he grew up in the woods, he should be like a very independent-minded, I basically built a shack by myself and all this stuff. So the mother complex is weird.
Right.
But none of it makes sense because we're meant to believe that he just found his way to Camp Crystal Lake just in time to see his mother's head get chopped off. Mm-hmm. And now, by the way, he was able to, as you know, Pet Peeve Mod, he was able to travel into some random neighborhood and kill Alice.
Right.
If he could do that, that means the entire time he could have went to try to find his mom.
True.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, also...
GPS maps there, so...
So are we ready here for probably the dumbest part in this whole fucking movie?
I'm ready because we're going back to Jason being afraid of water. Take us to Freddy vs. Jason land. Oh, well, and he's also throwing up, too.
Right, but...
Why the water started coming out of him?
There's a bunch of reasons why this has to be the dumbest death scene for Jason in the history of, well, Jason.
After battling David Hasselhoff, he should know better, but go ahead. I'm sorry. He should be comfortable in water. He's starting to full episode of Baywatch.
Number one, sewage does not degrade you from an adult to a fucking baby.
Now, do we know that for sure? I'm just kidding. Go ahead, part two. Number two.
I mean, I guess I probably should have waited until he actually shown baby Jason. But
oh, yeah, actually.
A little too late.
Well, what I don't like is that it's actually making her flashback real because there was some baby Jason, and so Kane Hodder came out and said basically that he hates this ending. He has no idea what it means. And the director came out and said, well, Kane Hodder didn't say anything to me when we were filming it. But nobody knows what this means. This is the dumbest ending ever.
Right, because one, sewage does not degrade you from an adult to a fucking child. Two, the main actors would also be dead because of the fucking gas released by the fucking sewage. They'd be just as dead as Jason right now.
Follow me here, I got a theory. What if this is the same sewers where the Ninja Turtles were, and that damn ooze came down, which turned those baby turtles into human turtles? Now let's say it's that ooze, but that ooze got mixed with Nestle Quick Chocolate Milk, and that's what just drowned Jason, so he had the reverse effect, and he went from Jason to baby turtle Jason. And what we saw was actually Jason half kid, half turtle. What do you think about that theory? Because I think that should be the new canon. What do you think?
I think we're going to throw something at it.
What? Well, all is well, happily ever after. Our romantic couple now can go on a romantic date. Whatever the male character's name is, and not Jesse Spano. Could have been Jesse Spano, but Rennie here.
You almost called her Jesse Spano, didn't you?
I think it should have been. I think she would have been good in that role. I don't mind these characters, but I didn't feel any emotional connection.
You know what they should have done?
Wait a minute. Could this be Muffin the dog?
No.
But it is.
It's not Muffins.
It is the dog, though.
Is that border collie that they left behind at the docks?
Wait, the dog came on the boat with them to Manhattan? Oh, that's a loyal dog. So the dog found them in New York City, all the way around the block. Mm-hmm. Waited for them to come out of the sewer system and then found them.
Also, after they took a subway from the docks to New York City.
I want to take a moment and appreciate this is the same song from the opening credits, made directly for this movie.
All I gotta say.
There's not too many bright spots, but this song is one of the bright spots.
All I gotta say about this movie.
Classic, amazing.
It is
better than Casablanca.
It is a decent movie. Fuck the end.
Well, that's true of the ending of all these movies.
That's all I'll say.
Because the song is playing, I like the ending.
I don't mind the credit ending. Please edit that out.
I will not edit this out. Da, da, da. Don't throw nothing at me!
Too late.
What are you doing? Hey, this sounds better than the Rockers music at the beginning, so.
Don't worry, there's nothing.
All right, actually, to give some real final thoughts.
I already gave my final thought.
I think that this is one of the more entertaining ones in the series.
Kills-wise, yes.
It's not a good movie, but it's entertaining. It's more fun than Part 5. Probably more fun than Part 3. Definitely more fun than Part 1. You got a teleporting Jason. You have a
15 times, by the way.
hallucinating high female lead. You got a young Kelly Hu. You got a boxing match on top of the roof in which the rope-a-dope is pulled. Only thing you can ask for is more time in Manhattan. Or any time in Manhattan. Did he actually go in Manhattan?
No.
No. Okay.
All I would have asked for is a better fucking ending.
That's true. But, hey. Watchers can't be choosers. We can only be watchers, so...
I can be choosers. I choose not to watch the ending again. I'll just go all the way to that ending and then cut to a different ending.
I think that was actually the ending of the Ninja Turtles movie.
Fuck.
All right, folks. Look this song up on YouTube, The Darkest Night of the Night. After you look up my David Hasselhoff / Jason Voorhees / Baywatch / Knight Rider episode that is actually on YouTube, I promise. Just don't hold me accountable if you look it up.
Okay, if y'all actually want to watch something good, just go on Hulu, watch Letterkenny. You'll be laughing your asses off. Have a good night.